getting the server.
No, but putting an extension on a gimbal really tames the Tomcat down.
I bet it's pretty dope on a helicopter too.
I haven't well, in the Hind it was pretty nice, but I haven't really got into helicopter flight. I was just trying fixed wings. Hornet was kind of like whatever. Like I could do a lot more sensitive movement, but it really settled the Tomcat down. And all of Flaming Cliffs was just chef's kiss. Without curves.
So the thing, my server browser seems to be doing the thing. Perhaps it's not showing all the servers.
Okay, let's see.
Why is doing the thing never really that good, you know?
There's my
cursor.
cursor.
The question is,
it's just a
what
funny
thing are
way
you
of saying
referring to?
not. It's just a funny thing of saying it's just not working. It's showing certain servers, but and then it'll give me 2 that come up with the 7th anywhere in the name or.
Yeah,
make sure you're typing
your
7th numeral,
you're
right?
spelling it like the word, not the number.
Yeah, it's the,
I think you have to spell it out.
Yeah, it's
I might be a
SEV.
little. Yeah, I might be a little special.
Hey, Flak, you going up with 2 harms or 4?
I'm taking 4. We're taking on an SA-10.
2 harm center bag.
Yeah, it's a good flight. So yeah, I'm taking the center bag to get up.
Shit, Flak's flying an F-16 today?
I usually
And
fly an
in the
F-16.
center bag.
I
And
think
he's using
with all
center
the
bag.
times I'm here, you aren't.
Oh yeah, because every time you're here, you're usually in my backseat.
Normally, yeah.
Now you're in someone else's backseat. You fucking whore.
Hey guys, just a heads up. I take care of somebody, and if there's a problem and I disappear, it's because I have to go take care of them. It's important in an emergency, so just
No,
be
you're
patient.
good, bud. It's all right.
Real
that
life
ever
always
happens.
takes real life.
Real life is
Yeah,
real
You
life.
can even come back, you know, whenever you're done. If you want to come
Digital
back,
planes are digital planes. I mean, you don't have to take it to the level I do, where I set my sim pit on fire when I crash. But no, but it's all good. We're a very casual group.
Alright then, Flak, when are you making me a second
see-
sim pit in your house?
When you move in, big boy.
Alright.
Make sure it's close enough that you can reach over and knock him on the helmet for being an idiot.
Yeah.
So you totally just opened that door.
I just put a baby carrier backpack on the seat of my sim pit, and he's just back there. Just hanging.
I have a Takata airbag under. So if I ever, you know,
I'm really tempted to bust out my index.
By the way, you
Already
guys
got
can
it
call
on.
me Blue if you want to. I don't go by
There it is.
Dreamer, so just call me
Okay.
Blue.
okay.
You got it, bud.
Like, well, you're my boy. That's gonna go down. So
Dust in the wind.
I think
Come on,
that's.
don't diss the Eagles, man. They're a great group.
Oh, yeah. That's Kansas, by the way.
Sorry. Better group.
Coalition path
Fucking hate the
forward.
Eagles, man.
Good portion of Philadelphia sports suck.
Oh wait.
I could say that because I'm like adjacent to Philly. Oop, that won't work.
Okay. I found the server and I'm loading in now.
Very good. 2FE is 2986.
There, RJ.
Hey, Bipolar, what are our frequencies again?
141.5 and 310.
Copy. (310) radio check.
Got you loud and clear.
1415 radio check.
Major
Major
loud.
loud.
Major loud.
Major loud and
clear.
clear.
On 0 radio check.
Got you 5 by 5.
Bye, I'm just aligning now. 4 times hard center bag HTS, but I'm gonna use pre instead. Let's take a look at the knee board.
Vinny, are we
Bipolar
going to
Gremlin
do a mid
flight
40 channel for
target
ourselves?
should be on knee board.
It's up
Steer
to
point
you.
5.
I mean,
Gotcha.
we could just join one of the other channels.
Right, pick one, I'll follow you.
Let's do voice number 2.
Hey Mob, are you in server yet?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not on radio yet.
No, I'm not doing the startup until I got this fixed.
Oh, what's the matter?
I just DM'd you.
You did. Oof. That's a big bummer, you know.
Yeah, starting from scratch, and I don't remember all of it. So fucking reference guides. Here we go.
Yeah, important ones. TMS, DMS.
Mm-hmm.
Rolls unbind?
What's
Yeah.
wrong?
Yeah. If you look at Chuck's guide, he has a pretty good diagram. He has everything you need.
I'm already pulling from a different one.
Chuck spines
Yeah.
are mid. Lamau. Still blows me away that he actually got a response.
I know.
By the way, I don't know if
It's
anybody
the
saw,
funniest
but
shit I've ever
Mudspike
seen.
is Mudspike's shutting down.
What?
Yeah. So Chuck's guides are going to be hosted by Hoggett's wiki going forward.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna go back to the radio. Don't know if you and RJ want to head out ahead, and Mobius and I will follow suit.
We can do that.
What runway is everyone taking off from? Sneaky. Okay, they're all hitting that.
310 check.
Got you 5 by 5.
Oh.
You ready, RJ?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
.310, be advised, there are 2 L-39Cs heading towards the front line, backed up by 2 Gazelles and 2 flankers for, I'm guessing, cap. Hey, Mob, I'm going to hold up on the ramp until you're ready to go. Bipolar and RJ are going to head out ahead of us.
I'm gonna be a minute. Don't wait for me.
No, you're good. I'll wait for you. I got you, Boo. I switched to the F-16 when I saw you coming in here.
Is this a bad time to mention I've also forgotten about a third of the startup?
That's alright. I can walk you through it.
You
The
ready?
startup is not hard.
Oh yeah, give me a sec.
Easier than the Hornet, for sure.
Except for the funky INS.
Oh, the INS is perfectly fine.
Oh, my
All right, ready? Here we go.
You want to stay in here, or? Oh.
Yeah, let me know if you need me to walk you through it. I'll drag us into a different voice channel.
That's okay. I think I got the basics set up here now.
Coming out of burner. Heading 121.
Let's see here. What's going on? What's the frequency, Kenneth? Ooh, those L-39Cs are getting close. All right, let's do some AWACS. Champagne, be advised, you got 2 contacts. Brah.
Hey, firm, I've got 3. 2 of them are much closer in. I'm on it.
2 contacts, 2 L-39s. Bruh. 4-4 for 197 at 7,000 feet.
Confirm, L-39s?
Correct. Hot.
Hey, from thank
It looks like they're fixing to engage the Abrams on the front line.
Yeah, well, they won't be for much longer.
Ooh, bold words.
Need me to slow down, RJ?
No.
Take a gander at bipolar and. God, look at these units.
You're using the hand, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I turned everything off except class 1 through 4. I think that's supposed to make it a little quicker. Since the other ones aren't
Champagne
overly
advisory,
overboard.
L39s are turning away.
Hey, firm. I have them locked up.
These burning? I think they're burning. Yeah, they're kind of. Haul it. Aos. Champagne, be advised, the L39s seem to be flanking to the right. They're trying to drag you into SU-27s. Two-ship
Affirm.
flanker, Bra. 229er for 38 miles, 26,000 feet.
I'm tracking both sets on my HSD.
Good copy. How you hanging in there, Mub?
Still working on it.
You're all right. I get to do some AWACS shit.
Fox 3.
I want to save that Fox 3 to something that has missiles. Champagne, good splash.
Turning right to waypoint 2, RJ.
Alright.
Breaking off.
Good splash. Champagne, be advised, that two-ship, SU-27s, 23,000 feet, coming hot. Bra, 0444, 19 miles. They are on intercept course.
Hey, firm, going defensive.
Champagne, be advised, you are entering SA-10 range. Ooh.
Oh, you're way up.
Yeah, you got to get that up, boys, if you want your harms to really reach out and touch stuff.
Yep. Just climbing gently. I don't know how much gas it's going to take.
Yeah, once you get above 25,000, like, you probably already emptied the center bag.
I still have some.
Oh, no shit. But once you drop
Yeah.
that, the drag's going to really cut back. You'll probably land with like 5,000 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, since we're new to it, I don't know how much just one bag will get me.
One bag just gets you to altitude, and then once you're above like 30,000 feet, you got like hour and some change of flight time.
Oh, okay.
That's of course not in burner and staying in altitude.
Gotcha.
Champagne, R27 ET's on you. Break, 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 break. I fucking put that in the wrong channel. Bummer. Oh, by the way, everybody, I forgot to mention there are 4 F5s available for anybody. They are unattended and unlocked.
Now that would be fun.
You'll see them in the slot menu. They are literally labeled unattended F5, unattended and unlocked F5. Go be hooligans. Damn, I feel bad. I transmitted that onto the wrong frequency when I told him to defend. No. Hanging in there, Mope?
Not dead yet.
All right, let me know when you're ready to take off.
I think he's feeling better.
Or if you need more help.
All right, RJ, I'm at 30,000 feet. Center bag's empty. I'm going to drop it.
Alright.
Yeah, bipolar, it might help you to actually not use the HAD and use pre-brief pure through the weapons page.
I haven't messed with that.
It's pretty straightforward. You basically go in, if your harms are on, you'll go to the weapons page and you'll select the top left OSB, which will cycle through the modes, has pre-brief, TOO, all that stuff, and just bring it into pre-brief, and basically the emitter will show up on the screen. You just select it and then launch.
That's using the has pod?
No, that's just using the harm.
Ah, okay.
It'll go after a GPS coordinate if you have it set to the steer point in question. You can attack a steer point and then select an emitter that shows up. That's pre-brief.
When I go in the weapon, I see POS, HAS, and DL on the left.
Yes, you'll go into POS. And then there will be a few modes on the OSB next to that. It'll be, I believe, EOM by default. If I'm remember correctly, just select pre-brief, and that'll give you the best range table.
That's PB?
Yep, PB.
Okay.
Peanut butter,
right,
and
RJ.
and you can deselect your threats on the left by selecting threat. You want to just basically highlight 10, BB, and CS. And it'll only search for those 3 things. Just make sure I'm doing that right. Pen. Rock, yep. Rebrief, yep. Okay, so
I think I'm good to go.
Okay, so bipolar, how this mode works, if you're on table 1, you'll see on the on the left side, it has 10, BB, CS, L, 11, and SD. You can select the emitter that you want the harms to seek for as it's traveling to your SPI. So basically, whatever your selected steer point is, that's your SPI, and that's where it's going to send the harm to. The GPS guidance will send it to that direction, and it's going to look for the emitter that you select on its way there.
That's, steer point 5.
I believe, according to my knee board, it is 5.
Okay.
So if you select 10, it's going to focus on trying to get the track radar as it awakes, as it starts emitting. BB, CS, as those search radars are emitting. Well, the BB will be there to begin with.
I don't have to select it like you did with, like in the HAZ.
No, you
Just
won't.
send it off to the steer point.
Just select your emitter of choice from the OSB options on the left and send it when it's in the ranging data.
Okay.
Now, there's going to be there's going to be an azimuth steering line that shows up, like similar to a CCRP release.
Yep.
And you're going to see two hash marks horizontal on that line. That is your loft cue. So basically, come up to Mach, go as fast as you can, pitch the aircraft up, and as the flight path vector intersects that hash mark, fire them off, and that's the maximum kinematic loft. This is the mode that lets you get harms to go 80 plus nautical miles.
Okay.
You ready to go, Mob?
Think so. We're gonna find out if I've done this correctly or not.
No, okie doke. Radio channels 310, 141. Is that you taxiing right now?
Yes. Also, I fucked the radios. I'll figure it out.
It's alright. I got you, boo. Did you turn on your mids for your data link?
I believe so.
Okay. I'm right behind you. Two bags, eh?
That's what was on by default, and I didn't touch it.
You could have swapped to 4 harms in a center bag.
See, the problem here is assuming I remember how to use the HTS.
We won't be using the HTS. We'll be using position mode. I'll guide you through that just like I guided bipolar through it just now.
Oh, let me rephrase. Remember how to use harms.
We will do that. It's sort of like how... It's very similar to how pre-brief works in the Hornet, except for the loft actually lofts.
See, here's the problem. I don't use pre-brief.
Okay, I'll walk you through it. Com 2, set your radio to 1415. And I'll talk you through it on the radio.
Radio check 1415.
Good check.
You're still transmitting on Discord as well.
I'm still transmitting on Discord right now.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I remembered how to use the comm menu about 5 seconds before you told me to switch channels, so I got lucky there.
Very cool. If you want to take more harms, now's a good time to switch out.
If you insist.
It's up to you. We're going to be flying high and fast. Just be sure to take a center bag so we can get up to altitude.
You say after I already closed the menu.
Lamau.
Okay, if we're not using the HTS, are there any other pods I should give a shit about?
Not really, no. But the T-pod will balance the weight. and the HTS. If you have both pods on, they'll balance each other out. You just want to make sure you have that center bag of fuel.
By the way, something that might amuse you, are you aware of what got announced for War Thunder the other day?
I just saw it, and I forgot already.
F-16A.
That's right. I don't know if War Thunder's ready to have Gen 4 fighters, to be honest.
Well, we already have the Tomcat and late model MiG-23s, so...
Eh.
Okay, about as ready as I'm going to be.
Okie doke, rolling up. And release. Gear up, coming left. Excuse me, right.
See
Well,
Big Bird, RJ?
Ah, no, not yet.
By the way, Bipolar, the nice thing about POS mode is you don't have to have the emitter actively scanning in order for the harm to work.
Gotcha.
Especially if the site wakes up with incoming ballistic threats.
What's a good range to launch at, you said?
Your RMAX should be like close to like 80 or 60 or
Oh,
something
I
like
just
that.
saw the little Q buttons pop up.
Yep. Mob, I'm coming
so
out of burn.
supersonic and bring it up to the line.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
You going after Big Bird or 10?
Went after the 10.
Okay.
Oh, what's that?
All right, Magnums, the Big Bird.
Mob, I'm currently on a 10-degree pitch, steering select.
You guys are doing something right. That SA-10 site just went nuts.
Oh yeah, it's fighting for its life right now.
Oh, yeah.
Mobius dropping center tank.
The HQ7 site is going to be dead momentarily as well.
Grab 4 more and walk at it, RJ.
I'm still alive.
Mobius leveling out at 24,000 feet. Yeah. Reference altitude 23,940. No power. Currently 316 indicated. Speeding up.
.9.
I don't suppose anyone wants to help me with a little bit of dogfights before I can continue my air to ground mission.
Wow. Engage the 3 ship.
They followed me while I was hiding.
Bipolar. RJ, be advised, there is a Havoc. Or no, excuse me, enemy Gazelle. Brah. 241 for 11 miles on deck for Bipolar.
Gotcha.
Go, Atlas, go!
Rifle times 2.
I swear to God, how is he alive? Mobius changing course to steer point 2. Did he get that SA-10? I don't think we got that track radar yet. Where is it? It's up here. Track radar's still up. Daring, very daring. How is he still alive? Atlas, how the fuck are you still alive?
Well, I don't have the skills, so it's just luck. It's all luck.
You are bullying these flankers that outnumber you.
I'm just biding time for an F-14 to come over here and take care of them. I'm a team player.
They're a bit away. You might want to hail them on 315? Or fuck it, I'll hail them. Quick. Lasitz, Manny, are you on 310? I don't think they are. Lasitz, Manny, radio check. I don't think they're on comms. Mobius, I'm going to begin climbing to 30,000 feet, about a 10-degree pitch.
Yeah, I'm not exactly matching you in formation here. I'm just kind of following along vaguely, still trying to remember where shit is.
Nah, you're all good. Feel free to ask. Bit of the problem with too many plane syndrome.
Rifle times 2.
I missed.
Leveling out, 31,000 feet. Switching to steer point 3. Oh, God bless the autopilot. Go after the 10. That gazelle giving you trouble there, Bipolar.
Yeah, I've never used air-to-air guns.
It's a bit tricky.
in this.
If you're in your ACM mode, the radar ranging will make it a lot easier.
Yeah, and I clipped them.
Nice. How is Atlas? How are you still alive? The hilarious thing is the flanker has all of its missiles. It's probably going to run out of fuel before fucking anything. That's hilarious. He's diving. Not expect him to bully the shit out of that. Mobius, I'm commencing on steer point 5. Steer point 5 is going to be our target SPI. Oh, Atlas, did he finally just get you?
Yeah, he got me with the missile.
Aw, damn. We were just to the
I
west.
gave up trying to gun. I'm like, I'll just retreat. He'll leave me alone. He didn't.
Sure did not.
I guess the Heinz gonna have to take care of all that.
I forgot to mention, there is the spare F-16 because Riptide didn't show up.
Ooh, sweet.
So Link 2 has a F-16 available. There's also all the F-5s.
Oh, I just needed to take out some ground targets. Those things were harassing me, and I had to drop my ordnance.
Fair enough. Uneven. Wind's really blowing me around. Alright. Mobius, do you need the refresher on pause mode?
I mean, any information would be useful. Right now, I'm trying to remember how the fuck to get rid of
Smoke in the air, braking right.
How to get rid of what?
Centerline tank. I still had fuel in it.
You still have fuel in it?
Had, trying to get rid of it.
Okay, click on your SMIS page, SMS.
Already there.
Collect SJ in the bottom right.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I cannot select the tank.
Is your master arm on?
Yes.
Are you in nav mode?
I was in AG.
Okay, you can do it in any mode, but as long as you press SJ from the SMIS page, it'll show up all the stores on all the pylons. TK300 is your center pylon. You'll press the top OSB. Top center OSB, excuse me. Should highlight, then you press pickle. Your weapons release. Master arm needs to be on.
I see RJ.
Huh? Oh yeah, I just shut it down.
Yep. I
That
landed
break-
on the desert.
That what?
I clipped the gazelle and all my fuel went.
Good. Yeah, that change of this brake, that lever, sure make
Did you get it, Mob?
show me.
No, this is fucking useless.
Wait, what happened?
When I switch from that button to that lever for the brake,
Alright, cut back to
Oh,
nav.
okay.
Or nav, excuse me. So just press
Is it
your
better?
air to ground master
yeah.
mode to return
Yeah,
to nav.
told you. Alright, going up again?
So
this
currently
time I'm
on your
just gonna
right
go straight
MFD,
to
you should have the
waypoint
HSD up by
5.
default.
are you gonna... Black, you have to walk me how to drop that center tank too, because I put back with...
I'm sorry, go again, Mob.
Wasn't me transmitting.
Yeah, that's easy.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you when we need to do it.
Okay, what are your MFDs reading right now?
I just went ahead and tried this in Nav, AG, and AA, and none of them are showing the tank in SJ mode. In the inventory, it's showing AL119. I think it still somehow thinks I have the targeting or the ECM pod on board.
Oh, you might have taken off before it finalized the weapon loading.
No, it said they were done.
Weird.
Fucking Viper.
I know sometimes the store's management page doesn't update, but you do have the pod still on.
No, the ECM pod that was centerline that I switched out for the tank.
Oh, okay, then the store's page didn't update. So yeah, you can't jettison the ECM pod.
Oh, this is such a wonderful aircraft. Non-functional computers.
Well, you took off before it was properly ready, and the F-18 would do the same
No,
thing.
I got both readies. Rearming complete, refueling complete. Said it was done.
What the heck happened?
Weird. Beginning my attack. You'll still be able to fire off the harms as long as they show up on the SMIS. So if you go into air to ground mode, select any of the bottom row of the OSBs to bring up the menu by pressing the OSB twice, excuse me. And you'll want to go into weapon after you make sure your harms are powered on.
already loaded up and everything?
Oh, I had to respawn.
Oh, but yeah. You reloaded and restarted it?
Yeah, I was starting up while we were still coming back.
Commencing
Oh.
loft. Turning away. Let me drag Mobius down here to flight training. All right, hey Mob.
Hmm.
All right, so what's up, bud?
Just still going through it.
Okay. So do you have the weapon page up and you're showing the has page at the current time?
Believe so.
Okay, it says has in the top left.
Yep.
Okay, press has and go to select pause.
Okay.
And then pause. 3 OSB is right. It'll have you in EOM by default. Press that OSB until you're in pre-brief.
Okay.
PB. And then you'll see table 1. And then on the left side, you'll see a bunch of emitters: 10, BB, CS, 11, and SD. We were going after the 10 track radar. So just have
Okay.
10 highlighted.
Yeah, already is.
Okay. Pog. What's your current steer point set to?
Don't know. Don't remember how to do that. I've been doing this manually.
Okay, so steer point you change by using the up and down arrow on the bottom left of the UCP. So that big buttony control pad, bottom left, the rocker switch will put your steer points up and down. So just rocker that up until you're at steer point 5.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay. Now should have the azimuth steering line and the range data on the right side of that by your altitude tape. So basically, the caret's going to indicate what your Rmax is. Of course, the faster you go, blah blah blah. You know all the kinematics about it. So basically, you want to get as fast as possible, and then as it gets into range, it's going to switch from a countdown to its effective range, and then it's going to start flashing, and there's going to be on the azimuth steering line, there'll be 2 horizontal check marks and then a set of carets. You want to pull your...
My steer point 5 is not the SAMs we were going for.
It's not?
No, actually, let me double check here.
On your kneeboard Gremlin flight, make sure it's Gremlin, because it shows you, for some reason, the kneeboards populate all the F-16 fucking kneeboards.
Okay, fuck it, I'll do it, mate.
So Gremlin, which is us, is steer point 5, which is dead on Swift.
Yeah, my steer point 5 is duck.
What's your kneeboard say? Can you share your screen real quick?
I can't do it at this point or at risk crashing because the F-16 does not like me alt-tabbing. It's the only module that crashes.
Oh.
I'm getting really tired of this fucking plane.
Huh.
Okay, box on the lower end of the HUD is now flashing. What me?
Okie doke. So that means you're in range. You see the azimuth steering line, like a CCRP release. There's
Yeah.
There's 2 pairs of horizontal checks, and then a set of arrow carets. You want to go as fast as possible and gently pull your aircraft up until your flight path vector meets those carets, and then you'll just pickle switch them off. All of them for maximum kinematics. Let's see, my harms got intercepted.
Okay, they're away. Time to get the fuck away from this thing and beat the computer into submission.
Right. Steer point 9 is home plate. By the way, if you're feeling real cheeky, bra 036 for 18 miles at 10,000 feet. There is an SA 342 Gazelle to bully. If and you want it. You remember how the dogfight modes work, right?
Barely.
Dogfight switch forward for ACM, dogfight switch aft for BVR and the like.
Over Q on 310.
Interesting.
Say again.
I'm gonna be back airborne momentarily to deal with that SA-9. Once I take that out, you're gonna have free reign on that airfield.
Oh, I've been having free reign.
Hey, bipolar.
Well, more so.
I think the SA-10 battery is drained. We might have a good chance of using JSOWS on it.
Okay. We're gonna go in, I guess, this last time with the harms.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
Probably
the
failed that
the
time,
emitter's kicking on because both
That's
me
what I was
and
saying.
Mobius's
Okay.
harms didn't get any track, nor did they get intercepted.
Won't see me stopping you.
Okay.
Mobius, the SA-342, I think you hit it because it is rapidly descending. Yeah, it crashed. Did you kill that?
Yes. Took
My
me a
boy.
minute to remember the controls, but AMRAM.
Do you feel better now?
No.
You're such a salty sailor.
Look, all I ask is that the computer actually work. First time back to the aircraft in a while, and it, again, fucking breaks immediately.
That's really weird. That's only happened to me when I jump the gun and interrupt the ground crew.
I waited until I got the complete messages just to make sure I didn't break it. Then it broke anyway.
Were you
Makes me sad.
Were you in the store's management page when you requested rearm?
What?
Were you in the store's management page at the time of the rearm?
No, I was still on
Okay.
HSD and FCR.
Okay. Then I don't know why that did that. That was weird. Oh god, I gotta tingle. Oh my gosh. How much time do I have until I'm on target? Air to ground, there we go.
There's the autopilot. There we go. Took forever.
Yeah, by the way, if you have altitude or attitude pitch on, and you switch it to steering select, it will automatically steer the plane to your currently selected steer point.
Okay.
Minute 26. Alright. What's my fuel state? 3,700. Okay, I'm gonna go take a whiz. I'll be right back. Oh. Orbit. Oh, and I don't have my headphones on, but if you reach your steer point destination and your steer point steering selection and your altitude hold is on, it will orbit that steer pitch automatically for you.
Okay.
JSOWS away, I'm RTB.
Got this chopper that's on the ground. Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm back. How you holding up?
That exists. I mean, there's that.
Fucking A, buddy. Fucking A. Alright, time to take off the string pitch.
Damn it, Viper, why do you do this to me?
Alright, what happened now?
AP off, keybind, no work.
No, you just flick the switch again.
Oh, I had it set with the individual 3 positions for the throttle. Yeah, for some reason, it's bound. It's just non-functional.
There's got to be something else going on, because...
Or just unbound it and rebound it, and try it again, and no joy.
Oh, the 3-position switch.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to be clear, you're binding the switch as it's going into the AP off position, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As in, simulate is set correctly, master, or sorry, that's the wrong fucking switch. Muscle memory went to the wrong switch. Yeah, autopilot pitch switch, AP off, alt hold, at hold.
Mm-hmm.
Alt and at hold are fine. AP off, just doesn't work. Which is weird because it's correctly it's registering the input in the controls menu, but in the aircraft it's just not doing it.
That's strange. Okay, so the autopilot switches are on the Viper, directly on the left side of your dash.
Yep,
They're
I'm doing it
directly
manually.
below. Yeah, they're directly below the master arm.
Yep, I'm just doing it manually.
Okay.
Because Viper no play nice.
Dude, it's really funny, right? And I'm sorry, I know it's frustrating as fuck, but it's really funny. I have no problem with the Viper, but you have all these problems with the Viper, and I have all your problems with the Viper in the Hornet.
I came at this as plain and level and just as nice as I could. I was like, yeah, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Viper, and it's just saying, no, fuck you.
Well, you also haven't flown it in a hot minute.
That aside, the raw technical problems, it's a bit odd.
It is really weird, because that stores management glitch I've only ever had in that precise moment if I leave just too soon.
Yeah, I had finished it about 40, 50-ish seconds before we left. I even gave it a bit of extra time, which is why I spun up after you did.
Oh, I believe the spin up actually completely disables the ground crew.
No, I was at idle.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't spin it up until after you were in front of me, so I was giving it that extra time.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm thinking about going after that site with JSOWS.
Okay.
That's pretty straightforward. Do you fly the A-10? I can't remember. I don't think you do.
I've done the A-10A like once. It was mixed success. I haven't done the A10C because pain.
That don't count. A model don't count.
Alright.
And you just said A10. You didn't say which.
That is fair. That is very fair. Just like our prices. By the way, you remember landings are with full speed brake in the Viper.
Yep.
Glide slope 2.5 degrees.
Okay, Viper, please don't drive me fucking ground.
Oh man, this wind. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
Trigger up a bit. Trigger up a bit. Little bit of speed, little bit of rudder. The greatest of landings, but I'll take it.
I'll be happy if I get a landing at all out of this thing.
It's a really rough crosswind.
Radio check 310.
Plus, puny, narrow landing gear. What could possibly go wrong?
Just maintain your proper glide pitch. You're good. Line up the E bracket on the hash mark at 2.5 degrees. Gentle flare as you come off the power over the runoff. You're good. If you let it float a bit, let it float a bit. Don't be too worried if you float too much. An aero brake. Hold it. Hold nose pitch at like 15 degrees. Well, you have the center tank, so try to do 12. You'll be alright.
Oh, that's a wonderful crosswind.
Oh, it's a good one. It's not. I've done worse, as we all have, because you know there was a time where Elric managed our missions.
Viper, stop that. Stop that.
That's an excessive sync, right?
Yep.
Let me guess, you just put the gear out?
Nope.
No,
the gear had been out for a while, and then all of a sudden it just went whee sideways.
Sideways. Now I know once you put the gear out, it tends to fall out of the sky if you don't fucking counteract it with throttle.
You know, it started rolling over hard to the side like I kicked the rudder, but I've got the input map up, and there was no rudder input.
Fuck. Wonder why your fucking shit unbound like that. You're looking good on slope. You might be a little bit slow and low from the looks of it. If you're having trouble maintaining AOA, don't be afraid to pitch trim the nose up like 2 clicks. And use your throttle to adjust your vertical velocity, your velocity vector, but you know that.
God, I wish the HUD would stay in one fucking place.
Right? There is a drift cutoff.
I'm talking about this vertical slide up and down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nah, they just shot at me, so that made me mad.
Alright. You can cut power.
Yeah, I did what I could.
Hold your nose at 10, 12 degrees.
Don't
Just
seem to be able
float.
to kill that
A
thing
little
with
heavy.
standoff weapons. I don't want to get too close.
Oh, god damn, I do not like this fucking plane.
Excessive. Did you crumple the gear? Nope, you look okay.
No, it's a little sideways.
Yeah, you're right. Remember aero brake.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Nobody's good in something that they don't do
my
much.
laser pod's not working just randomly after.
The difference is the Tomcat didn't try to put me in the fucking ground the second I put the gear out. Or rather, 30 seconds after I put the gear out. I did the F-15. Even the Harrier was nicer.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a product. I'm so fucking used to it by now. I know it used to be a real bitch for me. Oh no, bipolar RJ. Bipolar RJ, you know that's a neutral airfield, right? Or never mind, it's blue. Never mind, it's blue. I'm dumb. Huh. Here, let's take a gander at you, Mob. That was a little bit of a fast descent. Your gear are intact and fine.
It is leaning very slightly to the right. Very slightly.
Might be in your head.
Sorry, Flak, yeah, it's blue.
All good. It was
Viper,
neutral
stop.
before. Don't forget to put your boards in.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, okay, I get it. I understand, Viper. Fuck you too. One of the speed brake keybinds is not functional. The other one, after rebinding that one, functions.
Weird.
I had to go for the other retract button.
Oh. Oh, so you have it. So you had it set up opposite the way you have it in the Hornet.
No, it was set up the way it was in the Hornet,
Uh-huh.
where hitting back on the speed brake switch was the aft extend, and then forward was forward retract. But
that's
forward
how I had it
retract
set up.
doesn't work.
What?
So now I've doubled it up on forward retract / off. Because it just doesn't fucking work.
I mean, that's odd. You might want to upgrade. You might want to check to see if there's a firmware update for your throttle.
I did 3 days ago.
Ah.
In anticipation of this, there was no change.
Interesting. Huh. May you want to validate files. Something's fucky, but it does register the press?
Yep. Like
That's
the
like the autopilot off.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's
Laser.
fucking weird.
I'm gonna try something different.
At this point, I'm just going to assume that the Viper is going to be on cooperative period. Because this is becoming rather telling.
Oh, the IDS is freaking out. That's what happened.
Hmm?
Nothing. I know why the emitters are all jacked.
Are the emitters functional or not?
Well, being that they were on and engaged, but now they're just off.
Is it worth just bringing Mavericks and doing that instead?
You could take Mavericks. I'm going to take JSOWS.
Well, I haven't done JSOWS in this thing before. I vaguely remember how to do Mavericks.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Cap 1-2 is up.
My boy Monty hasn't fired a shot yet, which is unusual.
Oh, we need to let him know he can actually progress fucking onto land, because the SA-10's empty. Can you shoot him a message indicating?
Okay.
And it looks like that SA-6 by him is also dead. SA-11s are still up and in play. Nope, he just fired a M54.
That's disappointing. The JSOW pylon is the same as the Maverick.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of flankers out down there.
How do you run JSOWs in the Viper?
Pretty much the same as you would any other GPS munition. Like it's the same as a JDAM. Essentially, select your SPI, whether it's through the targeting pod.
Terminology, please. What does that mean?
SPI, sensor point of interest.
Okay. You said you threw that word at me like 6 times, and I had no fucking clue what you were saying any occasion.
Oh, my bad. I just automatically... Oh, yeah, you're not an A10 guy. So you wouldn't know. So your SPI is your sensor point of interest. You can select your sensor's point of interest through either the fire control radar, air or ground. You can do it through the HUD. You can do it through a T-pod. You can do it through the HTS. Or by default, it is your currently selected steer point, mark point. So when I had you select steer point 5, that set your computer to attack that point as its point of interest. Or SPI. So unlike in the Hornet, where you have to go into the HSI, and then select your waypoint as a target, it's automatically a target in the Viper. Does that make sense?
Somewhat.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. I thought you did. So with JSOWS, like any other GPS-guided munition, you can either visually acquire a SPI, or you can use GPS coordinate data via your steer points, or you can use the fire control radar, or you could even use the HTS.
So I can feed it the position visually through the targeting pod like in the Hornet?
Yeah, and you could also HUD designate it. If you wanted.
No, that's a little imprecise, so...
Oh, well, no shit, but... I'm just saying you can. Yep. So, real quick, going over how to select specific things. So, by default, your steer point that's currently active is your SPI, unless you select something else. So, for instance, if you had your T-pod up on your left MFD, you would press Display Management switch left to soy that. I'm sorry, it's down. I'm dumb. Yeah, you would press down. It's been a while since I used it. You press down to select your MFDs, and you'll notice that it's it's the selected sensor by the white box that envelops that MFD. So right now, if you press DMS down by default, it should go to your either your HSD or your or your FCR if you're in nav mode. And if you have, for instance, the HSD selected, then you can use your TDC cursor to slew around the HSD. Then you can actually select a point and stuff like that. But that's more advanced shit for mark point generation and all that. In order to select your HUD as the sensor of interest, you would press DMS up. And your HUD will display a little asterisk in the top left or right corner. I don't remember where. I think it's the top left. That indicates that it is currently selected, and then you can slew a cursor around your HUD. Oh, make sure you have your weapon release button selected, bound, by the way. Oh, wait, you do. You launch Mavericks, never mind. You launch Harms, never mind. So, if you have JSOWS on, you go into air-to-ground master mode, which brings up the SMIS page by default. Now, it might not since you were previously in the weapons page. But the SMS page will show you however many A154 alphas you have on. Power on, and then it takes time to align. And that's denoted by the A numeral to the left of the selected munition.
Hey, anyone in this net, I need help slightly out to sea. I am getting jumped by at least a 3 ship of enemy fighters right now.
Try to drag them north or over the water. So do you have the SMIS page active currently?
Yep.
Okay, so you're seeing AG pre-inventory control at the top.
Need immediate assistance. All 3 are, like, all over me within 4 miles. Running out of countermeasures
There
as
we
I
go.
speak.
Campaigner, you got a friendly bra 009er for 22 miles. If you can kite him over to him, he can help you out.
Affirm.
Champagne, you got 2-ship friendly RJ bipolar coming to you 080 for 17. Good kill. Champagne, 2-ship cold 229er for 19 miles. Might as well cut off.
Yep, breaking off now.
Be advised, another Singleton Bra 170 for 25 miles, 6,000 feet. Looks like he's coming to land. Okay, Mo, where are we at?
I looked away and the A number has vanished.
If it's vanished, that means it's ready.
Okay.
It doesn't take super long. So the power is on, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So on the left side, you see TGT medium, and then you see a triangle, and then a... Well, there's nothing but that. So if you press the triangle, that's going to switch between line abreast pairs and following pairs. And then the distance in feet below that is the spread.
Okay.
So you can pattern them however you like. And these are the dog shit fucking JSOWS, unlike the Hornets boss ass Charlies.
Alright, this is a sit rep
Well, we'll see how
on
that
the
goes.
SA6 and SA11. The SA6 search and track radar is destroyed. The SA11
Pre and
search and
Viz,
track
is
radar
Viz
is
the
destroyed.
Viper's equivalent of
All launchers
TOO
on the
with
SA
using targeting pods
11
to designate?
destroyed except for the
Correct.
northernmost or westernmost launcher, which is pointing away from your ingress path.
Okay, guess I'm ready.
Okay, make sure your hard points are powered on for your T-pod and your for whatever pod you want.
They are.
Okay, pod. And once you have the JSOWS set up for your release profile, you can basically leave the SNIS page.
Just so you guys know, Mitty had to take off family reasons, so.
All good. Feel free to use his planes if you need more.
Yeah, I'll probably make another run out there and clean it all up.
Good job, bud. So, by the way, Viz by default will automatically make the HUD the sensor of interest unless you select a different sensor.
How do I change the sensor of interest to the targeting pod? Is that DMS?
Display management switch down, and pressing down will cycle between left and right MFD.
Okay, figured. Okay. Take.
Now, one cool thing I discovered is you can actually use the triangulation data from the harm targeting pod to feed GPS coordinate data to JSOWS and JDAMs. Which, to be honest, is just neat.
Request rearming. Copy.
Here we go. I forgot to turn on the fucking lights. Oh, did you take off down there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what are you doing?
Nope. I fucked up.
Unable to comply.
Derp, 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 derp.
In the Hornet, when you're using target of opportunity mode, you use TDC to press to designate the target and feed data to the JSOW. Do I do TMS up for the equivalent here?
Yes.
Okay.
TMS up. Okay, so the targeting pod, you can set point track and area track by how many times you press TMS up. TMS aft twice will automatically slew the targeting pod back to the currently selected steer point.
Rearming complete.
Mashing off.
And you said it was what autopilot feature automatically went to the selected steer point?
Steering select. But you have to have one of the pitch holds on. Either attitude or altitude.
You said steering select is the one?
Yep. Yeah, it's just down.
Alright, let's give that a shot.
Yep. Like I said, you just have to make sure you have one of the pitch holds on. TGB. Take it out standby to air to ground. Okay. SP. Right. Yes. And if you change your steer point selection without having the T-pod soy, it will automatically point to that steer point. You can also slew the T-pod using your Hemex, but that's a bit more complicated. Altitude hold. SJ. Dropping tanks. Just a little itty bitty bit. And of course, it goes without saying, mob higher, faster, blah blah blah. Wait, did I take harms too? Jesus. No wonder I'm so damn draggy.
Beyond the wide and narrow field of view buttons, is there a way to get the manual zoom in, like the 9 stages in the Hornet?
Yeah, that's it's actually more than 9 stages. It's the manual range knob. Oh no, you're right. It is 9 stages. Dumb.
What are my range indicators in the Viper with the JSOWS?
That's a good question. It's been so fucking long since I did them. Keep the JSOWS in pre to get the symbology. That's my bad. And you can still, yeah, you can still slew the targeting pod as soy with in pre, and that'll give you your ranging data. It's very similar to any CCRP release. I'm sorry about that. Dude, it's been so long since.
Let me rephrase. Is there a way to get on the HSD the ring around the target indicating whether or not I'm in the effective weapons envelope?
On the HSD? No, not on the HSD. It'll be on your HUD symbology. But you need to be in pre-mode. That's my fault. You can you can use the teapot as a target of opportunity mode in pre. I fucked that up. It's been ages since I used JSOWS. And you'll have the same like CCRP release and the range scale on the right by the altitude tape.
Okay, let's find out whether or not that's correct. Because I have no idea if that was in range or not.
Did you change your JSOWS back to pre-mode?
I did.
Okay. It should give you a range scale just like a CCRP release where the release point comes down the vertical steering, the azimuth steering line.
When I get down on the carrier, I need to have a long talk with the captain. It's pretty rude to steam in the opposite direction of your fighter flights. Or your attack
I eyeballed it. That looks fairly close.
Like, steam to Iran? Really? They're already over at the coast.
They prioritize the wind for the trap.
Hmm?
Talking over the radio.
Well, if he keeps going, he's going to be stuck in the mud pretty soon.
Should stop before that. Alright, got the Jizz Q release. Pigs.
Speak of the devil, he's actually stopped at this point. Yep, thanks. Captain, you suck.
Looks like good hits, Mob.
Hostile submarine detected. I'm gonna.
There it is. Yeah, you got it, Mob. Shit, I've been burned this whole fucking time.
So what do we do about the sub?
Don't know. No idea. It's either Poons or Maverick K's if it's surfaced. Or GBU 24s? From orbit?
Well, I suppose the good news is the radar's gone.
Indeed.
Had you already dropped your JSOWS when mine impacted?
Yes.
Well, then I apologize for any I may have stolen out from underneath.
No, you're good. There's still some launchers left and stuff.
Oh, they're empty.
Ah, Pog. My 154As are coming in to fuck up the rest of those launchers. Let's see if I can get some kind of... Ooh, I got an HQ that just showed up. See if I can get him. And fuck off before these flankers come in to touch me inappropriately. EGM-4... SA2. I'm gonna launch on that SA2. And then fuck off. Maverick. Magnum. 3. Magnum. Breaking off.
Go defensive.
Yep. Burning the fuck out. He is below me. Coming to you.
I've got the fucker locked up.
Puggerinos.
Well, one of them.
Yeah, one at 70,000 feet just broke right. 21,000. I don't have much of a fuel. Don't have much in fuel. But I will try to support you.
Box 3.
My launchers. Let me just do one click. One's at 3,000 feet. SA2 down.
Defeated his missile. And got him.
You got him?
Yeah, but there's more behind him.
Yep, I'm rejoining on you.
We got one group to the south, and then one group, single ship off to the west. What do you want to go after first?
Single I think the single... Oh, okay, I see the single now. I'll go after the singleton if you want to go after the pair. I don't have much
I've only got the one AMRAM left.
Okay, I'll go after the pair. You go after the singleton.
If I can fucking dial the guy in on radar.
Got one locked.
There he is.
Can't get the second guy yet.
That's awfully close. Box 3. Splash, looping back for yours.
Box 3. Cutting to the second guy. Box 3. I didn't launch the first AMRAM, I'm stupid. Oh, I got. But I'm pretty sure I hit both of them.
You got both.
I'll take it. Clear skies.
I couldn't pick him up on radar. I was trying to get the elevation right.
Yeah, when they're super low and close like that, you have to adjust the fucking antenna. It's a bitch. Alright, clear skies, Mub. You're clear to return to base, and I am going to reslot. I'm going to see what the Champagne doing. Fucking deal with that sub. Well, you got fucking paveways.
I mean, honestly, I would just grab Zunies and say, fuck it.
What would you use?
Zunies.
Fair. Very fair.
I have no idea how DCS's damage modeling is in submarines.
I don't either. I just fucking saw it there, and I'm not used to fucking having an adversary that actually has subs. So I'm like, fuck it, it's going in. So he's going to make his way to Grid Yankee Hotel, and then he's going to launch ballistic missiles on our Patriot sites. Wow, the carrier really hauled ass up there. Woo.
Well, I suppose it's a good thing we were there because here comes Atlas in an F5.
What a fucking boss. I took out the one of the HQ7s when I took out the SA6 that was down there. For the S, there was a fucking S. Yeah, SA2, excuse me. SA2 search radar is gone. Track radar is still up. It's really surprising that that Tor didn't fucking intercept my harm.
Question: is there a equivalent mode in the Viper to the self-protect mode in the Hornet?
No, sadly, I fucking wish. The HTS is about as close as it gets, and that's not really replicating the functionality of it.
Well, I still have 2 harms, and I'm looking to figure out how to use them.
You can use the HTS.
Congratulations, I don't know how to do that. Time to figure it out.
Okie doke. So
I saw part of a tutorial on it.
HTS is pretty simple. Now you have power on and stuff like that. So when you press your fire control radar on your FCR page at the top of the screen, there's a button option that says HAD.
Yeah, I'm already there.
Okie doke. So make sure your harms are powered on, and you'll need to change the weapons page from pre-brief to EOM. Because we were previously in pre-brief, so it saves that last data entry.
Where do I do that?
Weapons page. WPN. So when you see the pre-brief, when you see the POS table, just press pre-brief until it switches back to EOM. And then once it's in EOM, you can just leave that page altogether because you're going to soy the HTS or the HAD page on the left.
Okay.
Now, once you have the HAD page soy, you're basically going to be able to slew your cursor around. You're going to see emitters pop up on that. Slew your cursor over to that emitter, press TMS up, and then above you're going to see a bunch of coordinate data, and then you're going to see profile. I think it's AG, and it's going to have, I think it's AG, and then there's a number, or AQ, and then there's a number. That determines the quality of your triangulation. So if you fly perpendicular or off angle for a bit and then come head on, it's going to narrow down where that emitter is, and it's going to go all the way down to 1 being the best, and I think 5 is the worst. But that just gives your harm better targeting data. And once it's pretty much at 3 or less, you're pretty much good to...
Sorry, I was trying to figure out the computer. Run that by me one more time.
About the triangulation?
About the number.
Okay, the number is, it's basically 5 being the worst, 1 is the best.
Where's the number?
It should, well, it won't show up until you have an emitter selected.
I do. I've got the HQ7.
Okay,
or
so
HQ selected.
Top row of stuff there should be on the right. So it shows coordinate data at the top of the across the top of your display, and then the entry on the right should be like a PG5 or something like that.
PGM2.
PGM2. You are clear to fire. You just need to bring your azimuth steering line on vector, and then you can fire it off. Anything below 3 is a good targeting solution.
I only have the single emitter on HCS here.
Yeah, that's fine. You can also, if there's multiple emitters in that zone, if you press your nose wheel steering button, it'll expand. And you just press your nose wheel steering to zoom back out.
Yeah, I only have the single emitter at the minimum zoom level. It's only picking up the HQ.
Yeah, I think that's the only one that's currently pinging at the moment. Because there is...
Hold on. There's a Tunguska.
Yep.
Let's take...
Should be 2 Tunguskas, or 1 Tunguska, 2 Strellas.
That's both arms away. Let's try this lane. Which steer point is supposed to be base?
9. Niner, excuse me. Good kill on the HQ7.
At least something's working.
Yeah, the HCS is fucking dope. Hit on the SA-19, no effect. I think it hit a tree.
It impacted right next to it.
Oh, bummer. What was the PGM on that one?
It was also 2.
Yeah, if you're off the azimuth steering line, it'll also throw it off a little bit, depending on how close you are. So the nice thing is you can actually commit those emitters to memory. So if you get a good PGM profile, you can select it and then press, I think, store or mem, and it will keep it on that spot in that page for, I think, 3 minutes. See, the crazy thing about the HAD is that you can literally use this to feed coordinate data to fucking anything. Not just harms. Like, it actually generates a SPI, so you can launch JSOWS after an HTS signal, or a JDAM at a HTS signal, or technically a fucking Maverick at a JTS signal. Or HTS signal, excuse me. Don't know why you would, but you could. Speaking of, let me zoom out and see what the heck Champagne's doing. Nope, sub's still up. I don't know if Champagne better go off or not. Damn, you had better effect. You had better effect with your JSOWS than I did with mine.
Well, I'm pretty sure I probably took 1 or 2 of the targets you were already on, so...
I was going for just covering the entire site.
I selected individual things.
Oh, I was going after the space, so that's probably the bulk of why you were much more successful than me.
Yeah, I targeted the individual radar vehicles and then some of the intermediate vehicles, like the Gecko.
So not so bad, huh? Just wish we got the better JSOWS. Submarine is on the move just below the surface.
As much as I would like to take a swing at it, I'm pretty sure at 2,400 pounds I wouldn't be able to take a swing at it and make it way back.
2,400 pounds of fuel?
Yeah.
You'd be really pushing it. Especially after all that, stuff you was doing. I don't know if that last cap flight's going to take off or not. I had them set up to rearm and refuel.
Out of curiosity, do you prefer the tinted canopy or the clear one?
I only used the clear one, to be honest. I'm sure the tinted one is sure the tinted one is good, but I always kept it clear. I'm sure the tilted one would help with like bright fucking environments a bit. Oh shit, that gazelle actually got off its hot threes.
What?
That one gazelle that's currently wrecked on the deck did actually shoot off its hot threes at the front line. It's anti-tank missiles. I gotta tell Blue and they should probably not worry about the carrier.
I'm going to double check whether or not I had correctly set the data link. You have fun. I'll figure this out.
Data link's just a switch for the mids in the back right of your panel by your hip. MDS. That's on data link's good.
Then why, under one of these pages, am I seeing link 16 initialization required?
Because it's not actually implemented yet.
Awesome.
Because technically, and there's also an ongoing bug where between flights you could technically transmit mark points between your wingmen. However, as it's currently set up in DCS, it will take those, if you transmit those, it will actually send them to every F-16 on the server.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, I'll drag us back up into the original channel with everybody else. It's just us, Lisitza, Blue, and Monty, and Elric. Hoi hoi, how's Elric doing? Elric? The question is, what bombs do I want to take? After that... After that submarine, what do you think? 2,000 pounder work?
Yes.
Alright, I'll take the GBU 24s just because I'm pretty certain I don't want to risk having the sub move out of my GPS data. And I understand that's a bit of a ridiculous, like, worry.
Request rearming. Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
No, okie doke. It seemed like that was a better one.
Much.
Alright, I'm aligning now. Yeah, come on, Dodge 1-1. God, the fins on the paveway 3 are huge.
Code 1-2. Clear to taxi to runway 9.
Which way you gonna taxi, Mob?
I guess I'll come right towards your end.
Okay. And I'll wait for you, short of the active.
Go ahead, I'm not heading to where you're headed.
Oh. I see how you are.
I want to finish off some of those air defenses.
I was about to say, what kooky hijinks are you getting up to? Now that you've learned how to master the HTS.
Well, I want to finish off some of the other air defenses and see if I can, shall we say, lighten up the airfield. I'm not saying cluster bomb a parked flanker, but if it's there,
it'd be really funny. Not gonna lie. If you bomb that runway, win the condition, and Russ comes back, he's like, oh, how'd it go? I'm like, oh yeah, it's done. Oh gosh. We won. I wonder if the aerosol ever took place. Release. Sweet release.
Are you guys essentially done at this point?
I'm going after the submarine.
Okay. I'm heading back for some cleanup work.
By the way, you can land at any friendly blue airfield. You don't have to always go back to the carrier.
Okay, so it's not going to count against if I don't go back to home plate.
No, as long as you land and don't blow up, your plane is fine.
Okay.
It'll just go back to the carrier between turns. I'm sorry, I forgot you're new and I didn't specify.
Okay, I'm not worried about it.
Kind of my bad. No, because I looked at the F10 map and I saw you hauling ass all the way up there. I'm like, oh fuck, I should have just told them to land, you know, wherever.
All good. Liberation used to be that if you didn't go back to your home plate or alternate, it would dock you the price of the plane.
No, as far as I know, it doesn't count as a loss. It doesn't count as a loss. It only counts as a loss if it is deleted, or if it dies. It explodes, if it disappears from the map over the course of its flight. You know, the classic signs that an airframe's dead in DCS.
it this way. One of them went boom boom tonight.
It's fine.
And DCS crashed. Wonderful.
Nice. Not gonna lie, never fucking use GBU 24s. Don't exactly know how they work. Let's go. Gotta arm the laser. Let's see if I can. Where am I? Okay, I gotta go. 266 for 150. Funny thing is, I don't know if the C radar is properly modeled or not. Let's see. Find you.
I'm gonna hop off for the time being, get dinner sorted out.
All right, Mob, you have a good one.
Let the record show I was trying to go after that other site.
Hey, fucking killed it when you did.
Well, I meant for round 2.
Yeah, I know. You'd fucking slug it out all day if I let you.
Well, no, even I have limits.
Lies. Numerous instances of being up till 1 a.m. on my time. Watching you bomb a single ship over and over again.
Well, no one told me to stop.
No, like I said, I wasn't going to.
Then completionism, and you encouraged it.
All right, Mob, if I don't see you, you have a good night, bud.
That, and I'm pretty sure Russ would get very angry if I broke his stuff again.
You couldn't be here to run it? I don't mind if you break it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
Let's see. 111 miles. Any further? Okay.
Hello, Fleck.
Hello.
Hi.
What's going on?
Not much. Good bit of the big bulk of the enemy air defenses are dead. The cab flights are down. I am trying to attack a submarine using GBU-24s.
That's
Hey,
crazy, dude.
that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. That's kind of similar. We have a similar idea.
You're welcome to come on land, rearm, and fucking go out and see if.
We're already rearming.
Yeah, Mob just got off to get dinner.
I'm sad Mobius didn't happen to see our amazing landing on Al Maktoum.
So I left the brakes full depressed on touchdown.
Oof.
And Tokyo Drift music started playing.
That's alright. That Tomcat is.
You know what the best part about that was, Flack?
What?
We didn't roll over. We
You
were
see,
perfectly fine.
The amount of times I've landed the Tomcat without having the gear down is fucking bizarre.
There's literally, that's kind of weird, yeah, because there's lights there that I always look for.
I get too burn-in focused on my slip rate and the fucking flaps and all that other stuff, and I forget to put the gear down.
And that's why you need a human Rio to do checklists with you.
Checklist schmeckless.
Hey, the gear isn't down, dumbass. Put the gear down.
My favorite jester line, the one where he calls you a dumbass.
Oh, yes.
Well, the thing is,
no, my favorite
I
one
land,
is,
it's
can
intact.
You put it down? I really gotta take a shit. Favorite.
It's I land, I put it down. It's no gear. It comes to a stop. I just grab the gear handle, put it down. It picks the plane up. Everything's fine. Everything is just fine.
I can hear, I can hear the supersonic crack of the crew chief's wrench being thrown very violently in someone's direction.
Yeah. Acting like he bought the plane. Smack my head. Now let's see if I can figure out how to use the sea radar in the Viper.
Oh, dude, finding that submarine is gonna suck.
It's I believe exposed.
Well, yeah, but it's still in the middle of the ocean, Flack. That's the root of the issue.
It's still in grid X-ray hotel.
I guess at least I'll have a lantern. So, but we'll see what happens.
You feeling good? The rearming took longer
Not
than we
using
planned.
the AUG-9 as a makeshift sea radar. Smack my head.
We'll try it. All right. I have
Listen,
not tried ground
I'll get him
radar.
with PLM. I'll get him with PLM. I'll get him. I'll fly inverted and point the gun reticle at the ocean really low. We'll catch him eventually. We got tanks now. Looks like the bombs are loaded. Just gotta get rid of that. I am bringing one extra sparrow, you know.
So, Manny, Blue, how'd you like your first flight with us?
It was fun.
Sorry, I didn't have a means to reach you. I tried to. RJ, hey, thanks, bud.
Yeah.
I tried to reach you
Leaning
about
over.
like the seed, about the SAMs, the long range SAMs being kind of dry.
Oh, is that why you called us on the radio?
Yeah. I wanted to
We
make
had
it be dry.
We heard you, but I couldn't use UHF-1 for some reason, and he didn't have his radio bound.
Ah.
So.
Yeah.
And by the time we tried to call you back, you didn't answer.
Yeah, I already switched back. 'Cause I just figured you
Were you on
comms.
310?
Yes.
Okay, I tried calling you on guard. I took a guess. I should have tried 310. But
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Also, if you look at if you go to the F2 view, you can see our Tomcat's kind of, she do be kind of leaning a bit.
Yeah, I think you broke the gear when you landed at Al Maktoum.
Yeah. It's got, you know,
either broke the gear or you popped a tire.
Oh
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I mean, the gear worked fine. I think it's just that tire. So.
And it's only what 64,000 pounds. I'm sure they could just refill the tire, right? Is it done yet? I think it's done.
Let's see, 20, 40, 60, so
Did you ask them to repair us? Is that what's going on?
Wait, can I?
You can.
Oh, that's a big bummer. I can't slew the fire. I can't slew the ground radar.
What?
I don't know how long that's
a big bummer. I can't slew the sea radar. Excuse me.
Interesting
Wait, is that
choice.
even the right pod? The LAU7? Is that the right pod?
No.
It's not the right pod. What is that? What is that for?
I'd say, isn't that a launch rail?
I have no idea. Okay, well, I'm just gonna switch that out. I guess I brought the wrong pod on accident.
Yeah, it says lantern in the rearm menu, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So, how long would it take to repair this?
240 seconds. You have to have engines completely off.
Oh yeah, that's great. Let's not shut down, because then we'd have to realign. So let's deal with the pop tire.
Yeah. I mean, as long as we come back to the carrier, I don't know about landing on the airfield chief. That seem to be not too good at that. But
Well, then again, we are on a carrier, so we could just do the carrier alignment, which isn't bad.
it takes longer, doesn't it?
I don't think it takes the full 8 minutes to do a carrier align.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Even without a stored alignment.
So, up to you.
Well, I don't. It seems to me we took off all right and landed all right, so I don't think it really matters.
Yeah.
And we don't have any
we're
battle
just
damage, so.
Jesus Christ! Be advised, there is civilian ships in the area.
Yeah, I seen that. There was like a cruise ship. I'm like, buddy, you're.
I'm flying over a fucking tanker right now. I'm like, oh, is that the submarine?
Right, the lantern
Is that
pod's
the submarine?
on. The other missiles
Oh,
on.
thank God. I can.
Everything looks like it's good. I'm just gonna. I didn't hit the ground crew, but I think we're good to go.
All right. Now to start the 8-minute process of starting the lantern.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nah, we can do that in the air. So just get going.
That's what I figured. I'd hope.
I don't think these guys are ready for you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think so either.
Don't you love it when the flight crew just stand there and look at you?
Like, why are you moving?
Got a request launch.
ATC, George Washington. What? Oh, it'd be ground crew maybe.
Yeah, I think it is ground crew.
First launch, yeah. Come on, everyone scramble, let's go.
We might be too close for them to do it.
I'm not over it yet.
Yeah, but
Oh, we're good.
okay, I guess it's good.
Well, I don't know if I'm aligned right.
I don't think so either, but we'll see what happens.
I think it like auto aligns you slightly.
Yeah, they like, you know, drag you onto that thing. Much better than not having super carrier.
7-1.
Unless we go that way.
Okay, while that's happening, I'm going to watch flak.
Getting close to it. I'm within 30 miles.
Nice Turkish F-16. What's up with that?
That's the default.
Yeah, okay.
For whatever reason, Lib
to
defaults to
kneel?
Turkish F-16s. I don't know why.
Oh, yep, dude, they just fucking.
I told you, dude.
64,000 pounds and nothing.
Yeah, they just drag you onto there.
Stupid computer here. Something's directly underneath.
Takes a little bit more throttle to get it moving with that flat tire, I think.
Yeah, you really got to push it over the shuttle.
Over here somewhere. 2, 7, 8.
Okay. Oh, we're locked in. Hopefully, I didn't think about how that flat tire would affect the launch, but it can't be too bad.
I think we'll be fine.
Everything's good. I can see. Maybe this is a mistake. And away we go. I blacked out instantly.
Well, that'll happen.
That was crazy.
Gears up, flaps up.
Mm-hmm. Wings working. So the first thing I check. Do the wings move? Yes. Okay. Assume it's back the direction we came.
Yeah. Let me get you a bearing. Fly 212.
Trying to. And the nose keeps flying.
Altitude. Altitude.
That's a cargo ship. Ugh. It's another cargo ship. God damn it! Where's the submarine?
Submarine's directly behind your flak.
Directly behind me, I can't see it, so it is below the water quite a bit.
It's on a bearing of 151 for 15 miles behind you.
Okay.
That's from you.
151.
Thank you, spy aboard the submarine.
Now, I only set it to a depth of negative, like, 12 feet.
I would imagine it would be sticking out of the water.
Yeah, last time I looked at it, the sail was above the water.
That's this small little thing that I just passed. No. That's not it, and that's a tanker. Like 15 miles away. Still like 14 miles away. Should be directly on my nose. Aha, I found it.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh, I can switch my TV. Let me see this.
There we go. I got it. Now I gotta climb up. Get on a path to catch it. Yeah, it is basically a periscope.
Oh, great.
Its main mast and superstructure is still sticking out. I'm gonna try to hit it with 2,000 pounders.
Anybody still left with a Hornet?
What's up?
Bring a harpoon?
I could, I guess. I have the Hornet.
Yeah. Put 4 harpoons on.
I didn't sign up with a Hornet, but I own it. I own it.
Well, as long as
I own
Mitty's
it, but I
planes
haven't
didn't
landed
get
yet.
completely used up, they're still available.
I'm gonna head up to, was it Almid? Wherever you got that blue airport. I forget which one. And, can rearm and put harpoons on and go after it.
Paveway.
Do you have waypoint set up for it?
I do not. But we're going in the right direction. I'm trying to guide us off of Flak on the radar right now. But he's on the nose, so.
Dude, that
I don't
thing
want
that
to. I don't
thing's
want to lock
booking.
him and make a nuisance.
Hit! Destroyed!
Oh man.
Oh, I was gonna make these Comet 5 reference.
I
All
swear.
right.
The
Now
funny
I'm
thing
gonna...
is, I did joke with Mobius. I'm like, hey, so hypothetically, say I found a Rim Faxi model.
Okay, now I'm gonna be a nuisance for him because he took our target
Hey.
away.
I can stop in for only
How
about
much of a
30 seconds
nuisance
here
do
because I
you wanna
gotta
be at
run
this
momentarily.
point?
But
It's
Monty, how was
like
it?
your ears fucking itch.
It was pretty good. I did a thing. I landed kinda. And took
Kinda?
off, kinda.
There's still
And,
stuff we can bomb. So you
Mobius,
know.
let's just say I have a flat tire right now. That's not good.
Don't worry, Mobius. I recorded it. It's great.
Nice. Be sure to send it to me because then I need to throw it back to the guy who basically taught him everything he knows and we'll point. Anyway, I
By
gotta
the
run.
way, GBU-24s can kill a submarine that's partially serviced.
Nice. No more Synfaxi.
Nope. Nope. That's the first submarine I've ever killed. Now onward back to base.
How much fuel did it take us to get back to the carrier? Which one
A lot of fuel. Damn, that
How much
fucker
did it take
really.
us to come down here?
That
Not
fucker
that much.
really trucked on up there.
Yeah, it did. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna go back to the carrier and land because I'm.
Dude,
really
here's the
not
funny
too
thing,
used to
right? That
airfields.
crosswind was so fucking brutal.
Yeah, it was.
So like that carrier
didn't feel
just
a thing.
fucking steamed the fuck up there. That's hilarious. He was just fucking.
Yeah, we were
fucking.
We're like,
we
"Where's our
shot 4
carrier?"
Phoenixes. I don't think any of them hit, and we're like, all right, we only have, like 9,000 pounds. Let's just go refuel your rearm now. So let's punch on the TACAN, and it's 120 miles away. It's on literally the other side of the map. Let's just go to Al Maktoum.
You just the
You had,
carrier just
you had
kind
a-
of shot us and left. Just
You had a
ran.
better time this time, huh? Lissetz.
Yeah. Well, I've made it through the whole thing, so.
Well, you had a better time this time because I never take four Phoenixes.
Well, I think I don't think any of them hit because well, you know how the AUG-9 is.
Temperamental.
I don't like TWS. It is not fun.
We can single lock. Funny.
Yeah, sparrows are good. I like sparrows.
You can guide them the same way as the Phoenixes. You can just lock them and shoot them like sparrows. I don't know if they're more or less accurate like that though. Probably more, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah, single target track Phoenixes are fun.
Oh, you might as well also just fucking switch Phoenix to active and just launch them active.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
In case you didn't know, there is a switch back here that just makes all the Phoenixes we shoot go active off the rail.
Oh yeah. The ability to just go find something, kill it. I don't care.
No, just mad dogs off the rail.
Yeah, essentially, it's great.
Pit bulls.
Maybe we should do that before. We just get 2 Tomcats. Some people just wait, and then we just Tomcats just fire, like just bring 6
Preemptive
Phoenixes,
Phoenix.
and then just mad dog the entire thing and clean the airspace. Maybe they'll find something. Maybe they won't.
So I'm gonna turn off the stream tonight. Thanks everybody who joined. Have a great day.